Hello everyone, welcome to another Great One series, and today maybe the greatest one that never became a world champion. Maybe. Paul Keres. And when researching his career, long chess career, one cannot be just amazed. I don't even really know where to start with. I will start by saying, as I mentioned, that he's for certain the strongest player in history, maybe with Akiva Rubinstein, to never play the World Championship match. He was what was his name? The eternal second, Paul II, the crown prince of chess, but never the king. He finished in 5 tournaments, or basically one. He actually qualified the AVRO tournament, which he won, but never got to play the World Championship, and then 4 times finished second in the candidates, each time ahead of some big star that just made it at that time. I was thinking, how is it possible? But 1 minute out of chess, I was thinking about the amazing long jump tournament in 1991. Really 1 minute out of chess, where Carl Lewis had the best statistical jumps in history. 891 with illegal wind. Broke the world record by 1 centimeter, but it doesn't count. 884, 887, 868, 883. No one ever had anything closer to that. Only one jump by Mike Powell, 895. And despite Carl Lewis dominating everything, he couldn't win the gold medal. Not probably, for certain best long jump in history. I think Paul Keres' story is the same. He always was second to someone that managed to have one amazing jump in that specific moment ahead of him, whether it was Smyslov, whether it was Tal, whether it was, great names, but definitely this way. He was born in 1916 in Estonia and really became a national hero. Probably the most, from chess-wise, the most admired chess player in his country in that way. I will jump to the end. He was chosen to be in 2000 Sportsman of the Century in Estonia. They had a bill, 5 kronas bill, carrying his picture. Streets are named after him. You name it. 2016, this year, which is exactly 100 years from his birth, FIDE declared this to be the year of Paul Keres. We have just seen in January a huge, big, rapid tournament with many, many, many strong grandmasters in Estonia. So really, he was properly rewarded for that. Well, I will divide it at least to 2 videos because he deserved it. The man was, according to chess metrics, never #1 in the world. That's actually astonishing. Although many people claim that around the 50s, the beginning of the 50s, he was the best player in the world by scores. But he was #2 in the world from 1943 in different occasions for 52 months until 1960. He was first time he broke into the top 10 in the world was like 1935-6, just before the AVRO tournament, which he was the only one without a loss. He beat Fine in a game that we analyzed on the AVRO tournament. He is the only one without a loss, finishing first. He started his rise to the top in 1936, being top 10 in the world, top 5 in 1938, let's say. And then almost 40 years after, few years before his very early death, he died in 1975, but in the early 1917, he was once again top 10 in the world, actually top 5 in the world, 40 years